Okay, it's nice to talk to you, Tenda.
Thank you.
This morning I have with me a fictional writer, a romance fictional writer. She actually stays in Lagos, so she's going to be with us. Good morning, Tari.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Blessing Tari is a young adult and romance fiction writer. She resides in Lagos. Her notable works include the Romola series, The Lives We Lived, as serial web fiction beyond writing. Blessing explores her creativity through doodling, graphic illustrations, and songwriting. I've read her works, and they're really tremendous. So the first question I want to ask you is about your character, Ramola. So what can you tell us about your character, Ramola, in your novel, Fakad?
Well, so Ramala, she starts out as your average university student, but then she's the it girl. She's the girl everybody wants to be like.
Yeah.
She has the best clothes, the best shoes. She's friends with everyone. She's popular, and she has that life that everybody's like, I want this life, but that's not the real Ramala. That's what everybody thinks she is, but that's not Ramala.
Okay.
So that's her.
Okay, you have a pseudonym. You have like an apothegm in your chapter that says, "Of all the lies in the world, sometimes the worst are our own fears." So why do you say of all the lies in the world, sometimes some are our own fears?
Well,
Sorry, please, can you start your video? Can
yeah,
you
my
put
video is on actually.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
So why do I say our fears are the worst lies? Because there's no power, I think, more powerful. There's no force more powerful than your own thoughts, than your own emotions.
yeah,
Like when someone is chasing you on the road, right, you can hide, you
yeah.
can run away, someone can save you. But when problem is within you, no one can save you. Like you have to be the one to face your fears. And if the force that's supposed to help you fight your fear, that's your own mind, is the one producing the fear, there's nothing you can do. Like you're not helpless, but I mean you're under
You're almost
a lot of
okay.
pressure.
It's just
Right.
like,
Exactly.
yeah, I get.
So it's a lot. So yeah. So when I say that your fears are like
It's just like Samuel Taylor Coleridge in one of his poems. It says, when you're going forth and there's a fiend behind you and you don't want to turn your head because you know he's behind you. So I guess that's what you're talking about. Okay, you use a pseudonym in writing Lexi Storm. So why do you use a pseudonym?
well, when I first started out writing,
Yes.
I was writing on a platform where like everyone would use a pseudonym, right?
Yes.
And then at the same time, I was also like in a little musical group, and we also had our pseudonyms.
Okay.
So I just felt like, well, I already have a name, so why do I need to change my name?
Yes.
And then after that time, I felt like Blessing, because that's my first name. I felt like that name was very common, and like
Okay.
I wanted to stand out, so that's why I chose that name. And then over time, like a lot of people knew me by that name. So like it just made sense to keep the name instead of changing the name. But like officially, my name is Tari Blessing, not Lexi
All
Storm.
right. Ramola, in literature, we have round characters, we have flat characters. So Ramola is a very flat character because she needs to always lie to fit into her surroundings. So I wonder, why does, in the character, why is Ramola a very flat character, and why does she need to keep lying to fit into, to fit into people and places?
Yeah. So for Romola comes from a very what I would call a non-affluent background, right? She comes
Okay.
from not necessarily the trenches, but
Okay.
she comes from a place where the people don't have like an amazing life. And then she comes into a place where she sees people that have cars, they have houses, they are dressed with the best clothes, and these people want to relate to other people like them. They don't relate to people that are from her side, and she wants to experience the best life. And so to her, she believes that the best way she can experience that life is to pretend to be someone like them, to show them something that they already relate with. Right. And so she lies that, oh, her father is an engineer, her
Her
mother
mom's an
is this, that
accountant. Yes. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So she does tell all those lies. So she fits in with everyone. And everyone's like, oh, this is someone like us, we're all good together. Let's go. And everybody goes along with it because, yes, she seems like someone like them, but realistically, she's not. And so for her, it's like the only way she can make the life that she wants, the only way she can find that life she's looking for is if she maintains a life of lies. So that's why she keeps lying and lying and lying.
Okay, I get. So, okay, my last question for you is your title, the word facade. You know, why is your
Yeah.
book titled or predicated on the word facade, and how does that resonate with the characters and some of the plots and the themes of your novel?
Okay. So originally, when I named the book, it was named Romola because I thought it was going to be a one-part book.
Okay.
But then, as I started to write the book, the story started to expand, and I realized that I can't fit in all of who she is and all of what she's going to go through in one book, right? So it had to expand into two books. And so the first book became Fakar because it's all about Romola and the front that she's putting on. She's putting on a mask. And the problem is that no one actually really knows who she is. Like at home, she's one person, right? But even at home, she's still wearing a mask because she hides a lot of who she is in school and what she does outside school, right? And then in school, she's also another person. And then when she goes out to like her dance club, when she's with her dance troupe, she's also another person. So like she just wears masks everywhere. So that's why I named the book Facade, to just illustrate the point that Romola is, you can't actually see the real Romola. You only see just parts of her that she presents to you, essentially.
Okay, can you drop us your social media handles and where your works can be found?
Okay, so you can actually find my works. Let me start with my where you can find my books. You can find my works on Wattpad first.
Okay,
Then you can also find my works on Papub, on Seller, and on Amazon,
okay,
right?
yeah.
Then for where you can reach me on Instagram at Taros Inc., on Twitter at Bless Tari, and then I also have a website, Taros Inc. So yeah. So you can
Okay.
reach me on any of those places.
Okay, that's so lovely. Thank you so much, Tari, for coming on the program. I do appreciate your book. I was reading it. It made me feel in love, like seriously. I was trying to be in love after I read your book. So thanks so much.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I do
All
appreciate your
right.
voice.
Thank
Thanks
you
for coming
very much.
and putting it into okay. All right,
All right.
my lovely
Yeah.
viewers all across the world, thank you for watching your Poetic Interlude on the Weekend Show. I've just been with Tari Phillips, who is a very lovely writer, and I feel you should go on the platform she told you and read some of her novels because they're really tremendous. I'm going to hand over now to Abraham and MC Sam to continue with the sports segment.